Hey everyone, hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. It is chilly here in Central Florida. We can't complain because it's even worse for our northern friends. And I was just speaking to a group of folks in Britain, in England specifically, and they were surprised to hear that the temperatures were in the 40s. And when I told them that we were going to have several days starting Saturday in the 30s with an anticipation of some snowfall, snow flurries. We probably will not stick, but it's happened once before in my 41 years. When I lived here, about the third year I was in Florida, Christmas Eve, as I was traveling from my home to my parents' home, there were some pretty serious snow flurries, but nothing stuck to the ground. But it was it was exciting, nevertheless. And so that's what we're looking at for this Saturday and possibly Sunday as well. So if you're planning a trip to Florida, you might want to wait for another month or two because we've had some unusually cold weather for the last 30 days. In my 41 years of living here, I've never seen it consistently be in the 40s, but we've had many days like that. So today I wanted to pop on, and if you can hear me okay, put a Y or a yes in the comments. And if you're watching this live, type in hashtag live, or if you're seeing it on the replay that will obviously play later, put hashtag replay for me. I appreciate that. But today I wanted to talk about maintaining positivity all day long. And sometimes that can be a challenge, especially if we start our day and as the day progresses, things happen. And we can't control what happens outside of our periphery, but sometimes those things affect us in a negative way. So I want to give you some tips on how to start your day so that you can maintain positivity all throughout the day. And the first tip I want to share with you is defining your morning ritual. What is your morning ritual? Well, I have one. My wife and I have one. Our first step of the day is our coffee and our Bible study. That is the way we start every day. Then, shortly after that, I come to the office. I put in my headphones and I am listening to an amazing woman named Shakti Gawain talk about visualization. And she actually has some participatory visualizations that I listen to. It's an Audible that I purchased. And right now, because we're at the new year and we're really delving into creating vision boards and goals, I am visualizing my goals. And I'm doing it first thing in the morning after my coffee and Bible study with my wife. And then I do it a couple times later. So my goal, as part of my daily goals, to get 30 minutes of relaxation and visualization with deep breathing to calm myself. Because sometimes when you set massive goals, which I have set, they can stress you out and create a little tension. And what I've learned is that you don't have to do that. You can relax, you can be calm, but my way of being calm is to do the deep breathing and listen to Shakti Gawain, which has a very calming soothing voice as she guides me through these meditations and visualizations. So you may have a technique that you use that helps you, but that's the process that I use. So something, just get a morning ritual that you do, and then after that, then I'm off to my tasks for the day. I have a certain number of folks that I want to reach out and send contact information to or messages to schedule conversations, to meet people, to add people to my network, to grow my network, and to add value to people. So that's part of the routine as well, early morning. So that's how I get my day started. But everyone is going to be different. Every individual's goals and dreams and desires and the way you want to live your life is your decision. You control that. So, but I recommend you have a morning ritual. But throughout the day, I also recommend that you take some breaks. So I have a noon break that I take where I lay down on the floor here in my office. I have nice soft carpet. I lay down on the floor. I do some stretching exercises because I've had some back issues due to a really serious back injury from an auto accident, which literally 40 years ago, but I still have some challenges with that. So I do some stretching exercises. I do some crunches, additional crunches, and some side to side hip stretches. And that helps strengthen my core. That also helps me stay flexible. And because I do spend at a minimum 4 hours a day in this chair with the computer, so that helps me throughout the day um, stay flexible, stay focused mentally. But the other thing you might do is just close your eyes, or there's nothing wrong with going to your bedroom, laying down, closing your eyes, taking a 10-minute nap, and that will help maintain your positivity and your clear mindfulness throughout the day. Take a walk around walk around your neighborhood. Even though it's pretty cold here in Florida today, I am going to take a long walk. I love bike rides, and that does really amazing things for my psyche. But today, it's a little too chilly to go out on a bike ride, but I am going to take a walk because I want to see the beautiful nature. Sunny, we have a beautiful neighborhood. I'll run into people and be able to converse with them and spend some time with another human being outside of my wife and my environment here in my home. So that's one thing I'm planning on doing. That's part of my goals for today. So throughout the day, do something to stop, relax, breathe, and just take a mental and physical break throughout the day. So it's interesting how we all deal with life on a daily basis. And I want to make sure that everyone takes a few minutes throughout the day and enjoy that break. So, just a really nice tip. But finally, let's create some evening serenity. One of the things that is sad, I think, is to see the younger folks, and we've got 8 grandchildren from 18 down to one. And what's interesting is to see is when we visit them is how much time they're spending on devices. And I've met a gentleman recently who's became a docent in a zoo out in California, and he's created a trading card game for the kids there at the zoo in California, where they're trading cards of the different animals and their stories about the animals and how they came to the zoo. And so he said it's really pleasurable for him to see that the kids are off their devices and they're doing these things. So my recommendation is to turn off your devices, your TVs, read a book, have an evening prayer. Dr. Joe Dispenza has an amazing prayer that my wife and I have learned that is helping us towards our goal attainment. So have some evening serenity, whether you take some time to do a little bit more meditation or visualization, or just relax without the technology. And I can tell you this, the evenings where I fall asleep in front of a sporting event, because that's the one thing I do watch on TV is sports. The things that when I fall asleep in front of the TV because of a sporting event, the next day I'm not as relaxed. But when I put a book by my nightstand and I read 5 pages, 10 pages, 20 minutes and get sleepy, I wake up more refreshed. I wake up more mentally clear than if I fell asleep in front of the TV in front of a sporting event. So let's all create some evening serenity for ourselves. We will rest better. Our souls, our minds, our physical being will be much, it will heal. We'll heal. That's what the sleeping process is about, for our bodies to heal. And that's why we need, a certain amount of sleep to get into that good, deep REM sleep so that we can heal, our bodies can rejuvenate, and we can have an amazing day the next day. So hopefully these tips have been helpful for you. And if you can relate to anything I'm saying, put an 8 in the comments below. Whether you're watching this live or on the replay, type in an 8 and say, 8, I'm with you, Mike. And if you would like to take care of some tips for some daily activities and some health tips, you can go to a free ebook that I have that is simply amazing. I downloaded it myself and printed it off last week. And as I was reading through it, I'm going, oh my gosh, this thing is 3 years old, but it has some amazing and valuable tips in it. You don't need any new fitness gear. You can just take the tips and put them into your existing schedule, or take care of some old habits that you had and replace them with these tips that I offer in my ebook. And you can get that at my website at mikebeverly.life/optimize. And I encourage you to download it and share it with some folks. Share it with, you may have some friends that may be pretty sedentary, and this ebook with the simple tips that's there might just give them that motivation that they need, and that they could benefit from. So please, number one, download it yourself, share it with some folks, and then reach out to me if you'd like to chat. And please, by all means, leave your comments, your thumbs up on this content. And I'll look forward to being back with you next Wednesday at Mike's Wellness Corner. And by the way, please look out tomorrow morning at my podcast, my newly branded podcast, The Warriors of Wellbeing. We'll have our first guest on there, and she is the author of the new book of The Science of Empowerment. So you'll want to listen in on that discussion I had with Laura, and don't miss out on my brand new episode, The Warriors of Wellbeing. You can also grab that at my website, mikebeverly.life. Click the podcast tab, and I'll look forward to sharing with everyone some more information next week as we get into now the third week of 2024. Hopefully yours is being productive, and so far 2024 is proven to be your best year yet. Hey everyone, have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.